Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. This will help me to reach and help a larger number of people. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a very simple sweet and sour pineapple chicken. This dish takes only about 4 minutes to cook. And for those people who like the convenience, I'm going to use a pre-made sweet and sour sauce. And then I'm going to add some fresh pineapples, and finally I'm going to garnish it with a scallion. And the total cook time of this dish is less than 4 minutes. I'm using my 14-inch Cuisinart stainless steel wok to cook this dish. I really enjoy using this wok because it is very light. Before each cooking session, I season the wok with my spot seasoning method to create a non-stick cooked surface. I'm using 8 ounces of chicken to cook this dish, which will go with a vegetable dish that I also cook to go with the dinner. In restaurant-style sweet sour chicken, the chicken is coated with a breading and deep fried. Clearly, I do not want to do that in the home kitchen. First of all, it's that it is not the healthiest way to eat chicken, and secondly, is that it is very labor-intensive. Therefore, I find that the best compromise is that to coat the chicken with a light coating of cornstarch. And then instead of deep frying, I use a method known as shallow frying, which is simply by laying the chicken in a flat layer on the surface of the wok. And basically, I will let the chicken to fry on one side. This will give the chicken a light breading and a crispy texture. I usually let the chicken to fry for about 30 to 40 seconds. I then turn the chicken around and to fry on the other side. Now this chicken has already been prepped in advance. I took them out of the freezer and I thawed them in a bowl of warm water in about 10 minutes. This allows me to have chicken anytime I want. Therefore, it is important that if you want to have chicken at the spur of moment, the best way is to prep them in advance by cutting them after you take it back from the supermarket and freeze them in such a way you can have chicken anytime you want. If you're interested to see how I do advanced prepping for my chicken, you can take a look at this video to get more details. Using this approach, you can cook different types of chicken dishes. This definitely will make your meal more interesting. So far, the chicken is looking pretty good. As you can see that the cornstarch create a light breading and it create a browning on the surface of the chicken. This is one of the many approach and variations that you can stir-fry chicken in the wok. At this point, the chicken looks pretty good to me. I think it is probably about 60 to 80% done. Next, I'm going to switch to a wok spatula so that I can stir fry the chicken for the final period of cooking. Now, of course, the final result is not the same as deep fry, but to me it is good enough. This method is excellent in providing a light coating of breading on the surface of the chicken. At the same time, it keeps the chicken moist and tender inside. And next, I'm going to use a pre-made sweet and sour sauce, which is made by a brand known as Fusion. I found this sauce at Aldi. It is about $2.50, which is quite economical. I love cooked pineapples, which is perfect for this dish. And then I garnish the dish with some scallions. This dish is now ready to serve, and the total cook time is a little bit over 4 minutes. Most of the time when I cook anything that is involved with a sweet and sour sauce, I used to make my own sauce with sugar, vinegar, and cornstarch. However, for some people, the pre-made sauce is a good strategy because it saves time. In time through flavor chasing, you will gradually by first start modifying this sauce and eventually create your sauce completely from scratch. One thing I do want to mention is about cleaning the wok after you're cooking a dish like this. Inevitably, sugar will be caramelized and burned into the surface of the wok. The best way to clean the wok is to use my spot cleaning method. You put the wok back onto the stove and you spray a small amount of water onto the surface of the wok. And then with the wok spatula, you can easily detach anything that is stuck to the bottom of the wok. This makes cleaning much easier when you take it over to the sink. And when you use the wok brush, you can easily remove whatever that is remained. Without taking these steps, the cleaning could be more arduous. As you can see here, I clean the wok in less than a minute. Finally, I use my scrub sponge to remove any remaining residue or stain on the surface of the wok. So in less than a couple minutes, I was able to restore the wok back to its original condition. For your convenience, I have placed the recipe of this dish in the comment section below this video. It is through my fast cooking system, that is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Home cooking is something that I can do every day. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a video daily to help people with their cooking. I will see you tomorrow.